Lately, I've been drawn to the islands that exist on the fringes, the ones with no name, no Wikipedia page, no particular allure. Perhaps it's the illusion of the frontier, a concept that lives on only in nostalgia and, I suppose, space exploration. And so I start in space, from satellites orbiting and transmitting images and data back to Earth, which is then processed and rendered into an explorable virtual globe. I zoom in repeatedly, hoping to find new corners on that sphere, in the form of islands. These islands are forgotten or abandoned, ignored, relics, time capsules, and outcasts. There's a purity to it. I allow myself to live in that realm for a moment before zooming out and infusing my understanding of the land with history, facts, and a geopolitical context. And so, in this way, a small nameless river island in Asia begins as sparse and unassuming. It's an island that is hardly separate from the two banks of the river it momentarily splits, and yet that river and those banks are worlds apart. The island is half vegetation, half sand. The ratio surely changes as the water level does. There appears to be a single building, but not much else by way of recognizable human infrastructure. The patterning of the trees suggests something else, but it's hard to know for sure when you're inspecting from above in this way. And so I zoom out to the Yalu River, a nearly 500-mile-long winding river that in part forms one of the longest unchanged international borders on Earth. It separates North Korea from China, two countries at once coexisting and at odds. This nameless island sits in both, and so all that remains are questions. What is that building? Are there people occupying it? What has been smuggled in through this landmass? What is the flora and fauna like? Have North Koreans escaping their country stepped foot here?